How to promote your content through Instagram guides. When a new feature is introduced, one of the first questions creators often ask themselves is, how can I make this work for me? This naturally is a very common and valid question. But once you have determined how it will work content-wise, you need to figure out how to promote it, and which way is going to be the most effective path to do both. This guide will run into some of the ways that you can promote your own Instagram content through guides. A subtle way to promote your content is to create a guide that is mostly comprised of other users' posts, but sneak your own posts in too. This will not look like self-promotion, and it will also include your content amongst other popular, reputable, and valued creators. If you have a product that is available on the Instagram shop, you can create a product guide. In this, you can explain your product a little bit better, perhaps the manufacturing process, your inspiration, the benefits, why you chose certain elements, and why it is perfect for your audience. You can even create a behind-the-scenes guide or even in making, all in order to further highlight your product. If you are the owner of a small business that has a physical location that is available on Instagram, you should create a guide to this business. If you have a cafe, perhaps, you could explain elements of the menu or elaborate on your coffee making process. Depending on your audience, they will love this. It is also a great way to utilize user-generated content and share posts that other people have made of your location. You do not have to be the owner of a location to make a guide for it. You may even find it conducive to include a discount code or some other kind of incentive to encourage people to share your guide with others and then engage further with your product. For example, the tag of friends in comments or mention this guide for a free coffee. Friends who like to go to coffee together will share this post with their friends for incentive. Promoting your own content is as simple as including it in as many places as possible. Asking and encouraging other creators to include it in their guides too will be a good way to reach new portions of your audience. Instagram guides appear authoritative and reputable, so adding in your content will add to the power of your brand. Do not forget to check the analytics of your posts to determine how intentionally promoting your content impacts the levels of engagement. Whether you analyze likes, saves, or the follow-through likeliness of your content, there are a plethora of ways to promote your content through Instagram guides. How to increase engagement on your Instagram guides. It's not enough to just put content online. Your audience needs to interact with it and follow through on your call to action. Naturally, the goal of any social media post is to have it reach your audience and have them engage with it. It is not just about how many people see the post. It's about how many of them resonate with it and like, comment, share, and save it. Ultimately, what you want from your post is not for it to translate into sales, although that is a happy part of it. But surely, ultimately, you want to change people's lives. This presentation will concentrate on the former, getting engagement on your Instagram guides. The life-changing is something you will have to figure out for yourself. The first and best way to promote your guide is the share it to your Instagram story. Having a loyal following, full of audience members who regularly engage with your story and get high views, will be incredibly beneficial here. Adding your guide to your story is an easy way to draw your followers' attention to it and encourage them to view it. Creating links between your content is a great way to encourage engagement. This includes adding captions to your post suggesting that. For more information, your audience, head over to your Guides tab and read the appropriate guide. Additionally, editing the caption to posts that are included in guides or adding a comment suggesting something similar will direct your audience specifically to your guide. Another way to promote your guides without strictly promoting your guides is to run a question box on your story. Ask your audience for questions, and when you receive a relevant question, rather than answering it straight up, post a link to your guide instead. Sharing other users' guides, assuming they are not direct competition to your own, is a way to promote the concept of a guide. It will also help build good relationships with your fellow creators. Engagement will not just be about the engagement on the actual guide itself, however. It will also be about the impact that your guides have on the post you have included in the guide. On the guide, users will be able to click through onto the original post, This is a great way to encourage engagement on your regular posts. Therefore, when you're checking the analytics on your guides, you should also analyze the difference between posts that have been included in your guide and posts that were not. There is a multitude of ways to encourage engagement on guides. You'll be able to use your already tried and tested methods for inciting engagement. The most important thing is to continue to monitor your engagement and test new methods. You have nothing to lose by being a little more creative. But at the end of the day, the best way to encourage your audience to engage with your content, guides included, is to make them relevant, appealing, and interesting. This will make liking, commenting, and sharing irresistible.